So Amazon's brand new feature broke my Fire Stick. Yes, that's right. I thought I'd test out the new Fire Stick offloading. And what did it do? It offloaded one of the apps I use on such a regular basis. I was using it today to to build up my space so we can fill it up a little bit to see what it offloaded. And it offloaded one of the most popular Fire Stick apps on the device. And the problem with that is you need this device to access many files on your system to remove them. So the problem is you've got lots of files on there which are stored, but you haven't got the application installed to remove them. So you're stuck with this error message on anything you try and download going forward. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Before we do that though, if you can, do remember, hit that subscribe button. We've got every video you need regarding your Fire Sticks, Roku devices, streaming devices. We've got tons of videos. We've got videos with over 2 million views. We're one of the longest going streaming YouTubers there. So do make sure you follow and join in with the community. Okay. Also, if you are watching this on any other platform, do hit that follow button as well. So what am I talking about? What happened is there's a new setting on your Fire Stick called automatic offloading. Okay, so it's in your settings. It's either under applications or it's under My Fire TV in the about section, and under storage, you've got automatic offload. And when set to on, automatic offload will offload unused apps when your Fire TV is low on storage space. App data will be saved so you can easily reinstall the apps later. So I was thinking to myself while on holiday, you know what? I gave this thing and I said everyone should turn it off. It can't be that bad. I thought I'm going to get home, I'm going to test it. Because ideally, the idea there is that you're never going to fill up your storage. You won't end up getting too much lag because your storage isn't filled up. You won't end up going into boot loop because you've overfilled the storage. So there's no space for the update which starts. But the problem is mine decided, so I filled up the storage really high and it decided to unload apps or offload the downloader app, which I used today to fill up the storage. It offloaded YouTube. It offloaded the TD UK app killer. And there was another one as well, but I actually had to remove that to make this video. It offloaded background apps and processes list. So these are the apps it's downloaded. 3 of these I've used today. So instead of offloading apps, which I don't use very often, which is tons of them down the bottom here, okay, it offloaded apps which I use very regularly, okay, all the time. I can guarantee you the sponsored apps, which aren't being removed, your big ones, probably your Disney's, your Netflix, but it decided to offload downloader, which is fine. So I thought, okay, I'll bring it back. And to bring it back, you can click on it. But the problem is, there's a section in your downloader app which stores loads of files, all your downloaded files, all the APK files. And if you do not delete those files, there's lots of storage of your device being used up. And the only way to delete them, really, the simplest way, is via downloader. So you need downloader to do it. So I've had to go, and then suddenly now I've got to delete more apps so I can reinstall downloader to get this all back and running, okay? I'm going to show you what I mean. It may seem a bit confusing, but it will make sense. So when I go to my settings, when I go to applications, what you'll see is managed installed applications. I've got 525 megabytes free, apparently, but I can't install downloader. Okay, so I'm going to delete a few apps. Let's delete a couple of apps as I scroll down here, which I don't really need on there. Only worth 6 megabytes. They're all small apps really, but we'll get rid of some of these. I'm not using currently. Let's give ourselves a nice bit of space. And once we've got a bit of space on there, we're going to go back and get our downloader app again. What you'll see on here is downloader is offloaded here, but you can't unload it here. You can only uninstall it. So you need to go into your applications. So the 3 squares and the plus. Go to my apps. And the offloaded icons all have that little cloud in the corner. You can click it here and we can reinstall it. Okay, that's downloading. Okay, brilliant. I've got downloader back and it's open. But this file section here, and I've just installed it, is still full up. Okay, still full. Because I downloaded loads of files and folders to demonstrate this for you. So if you haven't been clearing this files section, and you're got that offload turned on and they decide to remove your downloader, you're going to be very confused on why you've got no storage. So again, if we look at my storage, my storage says I've only got 662 megabytes of memory free, okay? When we haven't actually got hardly any apps left. We've got pretty much nothing left because we removed a lot to put downloader back on. So in your downloader, go to your files section and delete all of these. I'm going to quickly do it now. Okay, so they're all deleted. Do not worry, they are not your apps. They are just the install files. Okay, so back to your home screen. We're going to have a look at my storage now. My storage now, I've got 2 gigabytes available without having to uninstall any other apps. It was just all files filled up in my downloader, which was an absolute nightmare because obviously it got offloaded when it shouldn't. So first of all, we're going to go to our settings. We're going to go to either applications or My Fire TV. We're going to click on About. We're going to click on storage and we're going to turn this automatic offload off. So the other place was in applications, automatic offload. Okay, brilliant. You want to get that turned off. If you ever want to offload an app, in your applications here, let me move my head out the way. Go down, you can actually manually offload. So if you push the 3-line button on an application, it doesn't really matter which one. I can offload Award VPN, and that's been offloaded manually now. And you see the little cloud button. So if you're not using something, you can manually offload it. I'd recommend manually offloading stuff instead of uninstalling, and then you just click on it to reinstall it. Okay, because then you still have all your information stored inside it. Hopefully that was helpful for you. It was an absolute pain for me today, but hopefully I was trying to demonstrate the system itself and it was just completely doesn't work correctly. So it's recommend getting that off your device. Okay, quickly before we leave, quick word from one of our partners. It looks like we've got a good offer going again at $2.99. The Fire TV Stick Security VPN. This will also work on Windows. It will also work on all streaming devices, mobile phones, unlimited devices for one account. And it looks like they're throwing their 76% off offer for you again as well. So that's linked underneath. If you're after a VPN, we are partnered with them. Does help support the channel. We get a small commission. Obviously, that helps us do what we do, like bring you these amazing videos and these great tips and tricks for you to keep your devices running the best you can. We will keep you updated. We will keep you going forward. And we will keep you streaming as cheap as possible, if not free. Brilliant. So I've been Doc Squiffy. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you soon.